because we have to hit on them. Like I said before, the iPhone 11 Pro Max on the back has that triple camera setup. A 12 megapixel wide, 12 megapixel telephoto, then a 12 megapixel ultra wide sensor as well. And as I stated before, man, like compare this phone to the 12 Pro Max. Like if the 12 Pro Max is supposed to be the best iPhone camera right now, this iPhone camera is almost exactly the same thing as that device. I don't care what Apple tells you, maybe that camera is like a little bit better in quality or whatever, but day-to-day use, you're really not going to notice it. Like I've done 30,000 comparisons between this device and so many other devices that have came out, and I don't see that big of a difference. Like this phone still completely holds up. It's still a beautiful phone. And as I mentioned before, anything you're going to throw at it, it's going to be able to handle every single thing for sure. 4K at 60, you have that triple camera setup, so you have that wide telephoto ultra wide. It's really not going to be any different than something like a Galaxy S20 Ultra in terms of just a capability standpoint. Of course, you can't zoom in as much or anything like that, but in terms of real day use, like in my sense, for the things that I do on an everyday basis, like Snapchatting people and filming TikToks and whatever, I'm going to be perfectly fine. Like I'm not complaining too much. But for the average person, I don't think they're going to expect too much either, to be completely honest. The quality is great. The front camera on this thing with 4K at 60 is tremendous still too. And again, it's just W after W on this device. It is a very good feeling phone. The cameras still look very good. And I will tell you, for the next 3-4 years, this camera is still going to be top tier. Until 4K 60 ends up being like the end all be all, like you have to have 4K at 30 at least, I think you're going to be okay with this camera for sure. And that's not going to happen for another 4 to 5 years. So for sure, this camera in 2021 still completely holds up. You can pick up this phone in 2030 and still probably have a decent camera lens on it. So in terms of that, the camera setup, 100% fact, I love this camera a lot. So in terms of camera, that pretty much covers it up. Now moving